much for your support, and I'm happy that the people say me their opinion that the fight was interesting and what I tried to make, and what I think that I won this fight, but decision was not to my side. Of course, I disappointed, but life still good. Any questions, please? You know, like I just still do fighting. You know, like I've been trying to stop him again because it's gonna be not interesting, like a short fight, you know, like, and I knew that I have a control. Like if I got his once, I can deliver my right or left hand again, like in next round. But it didn't happen. You know, like I got some experience from this fight. You know, like decision today not on my side, but next time in the rematch, I will do something much more, like much better. Пойдем сюда, посади. Excuse me.
Sergey, it seemed like you were perhaps throwing your right hand a little less frequently than you did in the first half of the fight. Was there anything wrong with your right hand?
Could you repeat again, please?
Yeah, it seemed like you were throwing that right hand less frequently than you did.
My arms is good, yes. Yeah, my hands are okay.
Nothing changed really physically for you in the second half?
Because you know, like it's. But I saw that he sees my shot from the right, and I didn't do this. You know, like I didn't try to catch him from my left hand. I got a lot of punches like from the left. Like look at his face. Look at his face and my face. Like who is the winner?
Two of the judges, the fight was actually decided because two of the judges gave him the 12th round. Did you feel like you won the 12th round? Do you remember the 12th round? And then did you in any way let off the gas in the second half of the fight in any of those rounds?
Yeah, I think so. That I won the last round. I lost just maybe 3 rounds or 4 maximum. And plus I made knocking down, you know, like. Come on, like, it's opinion from the side, you know, judges, like. But witnesses was all stadium of T-Mobile Arena. Everybody saw what happened. Everybody saw, like, and look at his face and my face. Who is winner?
Actually, I have a question for Kathy. Kathy, Sergey bemoaned the fact that all 3 judges were from the U.S. He said, let's not make it political, this is boxing. Will you try to insist that all 3 judges are not from the U.S. in the rematch?
It's the regulation here in Nevada that the Nevada judges officiate the fights. We came in here, look, it's boxing. You always know that you can have a difference of opinion with judges, and I'm not going to go accuse people of doing anything deliberately. I understand it's about opinions. I understand that crowds have effects on judges. Every time the crowd favorite, you know, lands a jab, they're oohing and eyeing in a way they're not when Sergey was landing. And it affects judges, it does, I know. Nobody's perfect, and I'm not going to go out there and accuse anybody of anything. I'm disappointed, especially when I look at the cards and see how they were marked. I don't think Sergey lost one of the first 6 rounds, I really don't. And he had a 2-point round in the second. I think he won the 11th or the 12th. I clearly think he won the 12th. And when a guy is, you know, backpedaling and scoring an occasional jab and wrestling, clearly that's hard to judge, but I think that, you know, in that context, you've got to look at who's trying to make the fight and who's trying to run. And some judges like running, and some don't. And obviously the judges tonight enjoyed running, and they enjoyed wrestling. But this was a boxing match.
straight in the middle path, Sergey. Sergey, my question for you. You seemed, with your almost one of your first jabs of the fight, to really hurt him with the first shot. And then, of course, you had the knockdown in round 2. Did you feel like at that point, this is going to be an early night, I'm going to get him out of there?
No, I didn't think. I didn't think that I won this fight, because I held him first first part of the fight. Just I got a little bit tired, and my speed a little goes down, and but I still kept control, and try to catch him when he comes to me, and. He just touched me from the jab and grabbed me, and clinch. How he won? I don't understand. For what?
Kathy, I have a question for you also. Straight in the middle. Can you address the situation with your rematch clause? Because you have said, I guess, when you came over here, that you have the right to an immediate rematch. Michael, you work for Rock Nation Sports. I asked him about that. He says, we're not talking about a rematch, we'll discuss the rematch later. In other words, he didn't want to acknowledge that there even was a rematch clause.
I'm sorry, I didn't get to that. He said what?
That it wasn't time to talk about a rematch, that they'll discuss and negotiate a rematch later, that, he didn't seem to want to acknowledge that there was a rematch clause. Not that I'm
There is a rematch clause.
Is it immediate?
The only way it's not is if we both were to agree for it not to be immediate. So that would mean we would have to both agree to that. And since I won't be agreeing to that, then that means it will be immediate.
Thank you.
Sergey, thank you for over here.
I have to pass through those.
Thank you for a fantastic fight that lived up to billing. If you were to take the second fight in 4 or 5 months' time, you clearly dominated the first 6 rounds of the fight and cleverly changed some of the patterns in the second half of the fight. Would you fight in a different way the second time around?
Let's to make second fight, and let's see what will happen. Everybody asking me what you're gonna do today, against Underworld. I made everything what I can, and all fight I kept control of the him, and he just ran from me, run, and throw the jab, and catch me just a few times by jab, and okay, he won 3-4 rounds, and I held him in the second, very good. Really, it's sport, and sometimes sport is very good. Today, decision was not on my side, and but fight was more clearest than decision.
Do you feel like a victim of cruel judging? All 3 judges did pretty much all 6 rounds, the last 6 rounds, 2 on Draymond. Do you feel like a victim of cruel judging?
What do I feel?
Do you?
I feel not comfortable just, because I'm not agree with decision. I'm not agree with decision, and I will agree if it's true, but it's not true what happened. I don't agree. I don't agree, and a lot of boxing fans saw what happened today. And I don't know, what is your opinion? See, everybody said that, but judges on the side has maybe another bias.
Sergey, congratulations on the great fight.
wore through some bow punches over the second half of the fight, and it seems like you charged him recklessly and got hit cleanly a lot of times. So did he get in your head at all over the second half with the taunting?
No.
Sergey, I know you feel you won the fight, but there is now officially a loss on your record. How are you kind of processing this emotionally?
You know, like, I'm disappointed, of course, that I got the goals in my record by wrong decision. That's it. What I think.
Kathy, back here. You're good. You're good.
Hi, Kathy and Sergey. It's John. During the fight, or even when the fight ended, was there maybe something in your head said they could rob me, I could lose, or did you? Is this really a surprise to you that the decision how it played out?
There he is.
Just during the fight, or even after the fight ended, was this a surprise to you, or did you think back in your mind that it could be a robbery, or that they could steal this fight from you?
I thought Sergey was ahead. This is boxing. I've lived through a lot. I was there with Pernell Whitaker and he got robbed. How ironic that we had him in Chavez last night. It happens. We have a difference of opinion. We think Sergey won. You think Sergey won. But Andre Ward won. So we have to honor the new champion. And he will come up here now and we are going to go and lick our wounds. And thank you all very much for covering this fight as well as you